All right, hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. I hope everybody is well. All right, so I'm going to put your reading out right now while I have a chance in between what I'm doing, okay, and what I got to get done. So you had the chance card to come out. I believe this is, I read it like the Fool card, okay, because you have a person standing on the ledge, um, thinking about taking a leap of faith, what everybody say about the Fool card, right? So, hey Reese, take the leap. Divine protection is always by your side. Okay. So, however, just think about whatever you got going on right now. So, take the leap. So, if you've been having a question, should you or, should you not, it's saying take the leap. You're going to be divinely protected, even if you're rejected. Okay. Um, in your other pre-shuffle, you had the Aries card to come out. So, what is your desires right now that you would need to take a leap of faith about? Um, is it regarding honesty? Is it lacking strength? Is that the problem? Um, when I talk about strength, you also can talk about courage and willpower. Um, are you tired? Are you just very weary right now? Again, willpower. Some of you may be thinking about, can I do this? Can I do it on my own? So some of you may be thinking about separating, or, you know, it's going to be different for everybody. We have a lot of transitions that's going on right now. So a lot of people, I feel, are in fluctuation. Okay. Thinking about this, thinking about that. Do I have the courage to do this? What will be the outcome? Should I take a leap and do this or say this, or try this out? You know, um, Having courage and willpower also, can you be thinking about staying with the job position? Because I have sixth house of Virgo over here. Can I continue to do this job? Do I have the willpower and the strength, honestly, to stay with it, or do I want to leave it? You know, is this something that I want to do, whether it's regarding your job or career or traveling, maybe going to see family because of the holidays? It's telling you to take a leap of faith. Um, you actually do have the courage and the willpower. It just can be that you're just scared. Okay. And usually, when somebody is scared, it's not because you don't have the courage to do it. It's more of you don't have the you're scared of the outcome. Okay. It's more like a lot of people be scared of the outcome, um, how long it's gonna last. You know, is it a form of rejection that the person may receive if they put out a level of vulnerability? Because nobody likes to be rejected. So a lot of people, to avoid that, they don't take the leap at all, right? Shoulda, coulda, woulda, you know. Um, your results of the outcome is going to be what it's supposed to be. So, as a learning lesson for a lot of people, should be, and I say a lot of people like that because this is a collective reading, it's not a personal. So, some of this, what I say, may not even be your cup of tea, it may not even be your business or your read, okay? So, just take what applies to you, and maybe tomorrow I'll have something that resonates better for you, you know? But whatever you're contemplating about, of course it's going to be a full-time job. Of course you're going to have to put effort and work, and continuous courage and willpower to see it through, to get it done. Okay, whether it's a job, an employment or a relationship, and co-parenting or whatever the case may be, right? So everything requires work. So it's not about just accepting something, or you get the results and then you just don't have to do anything else about it. So just understanding right now what is good for you, what is going to be good for you, your children, your child, your situation, your living situation, your money, okay, your income. Because I see a lot of people right now, as a collective, you're just doing a little bit at a time. So if this is regarding a relationship or somebody you're thinking about, they're only doing a little at a time, and so are you. So you could be thinking, should I take a leap of in the direction of this person? Can be like reaching out or messaging or something like that, or going toward that person. Um, but it's all about your courage and willpower right now. All right, so let's see. Now, this did land at the top of the deck, and this was here last night, right? So if you didn't catch last night's reading, make sure you get caught up with that. Whatever is meant to be as the outcome is going to be. It's not going to be um, the timing. I just seen gratitude and it flipped out anyway. Communion is at the top of the deck here. So you have gratitude. So this is a time right now to be thankful. It's not about, the holidays per se. Every day is a day that you should be thankful and have gratitude just for being alive, because a lot of people are not making it. You know, we have a lot of people that are in dire situations right now. It's war and everything like that going on. You got people that's inside of their dwelling, and then they got missiles and bombs and things that's going off around them. So, bump the holidays, okay? Your sense of gratitude of having this experience as a spiritual being, as a human experience, is your gratitude, point blank. Okay, being able to still be here, to enjoy love, to be able to express love. So it's a lot of things that people need to think about, where that the experience of life itself is or need to be a sense of gratitude. Okay, a grateful heart is like a magnet, because that magnet as a grateful heart is going to um, attract another another grateful situation and person, right? Um, because it will, in a way, continue to pull or draw wealth. Now, wealth of abundance is not all the time about money. Um, Being able to be around somebody and actually experience, to receive and give love truthfully, um, that's a wealth of abundance. Okay, and when your heart is very light as a feather, by actually being able to have somebody that truly loves you and cares for you and has compassion, and you have a very great relationship, oh, that's more than money. Because what's going to happen is you're going to continue to manifest, right? Because your heart and your mind is as one. And as you continue to be content with who you're with, what you're doing as your purpose, then things will continue to flow. Okay. Have you ever noticed that when you're in a struggling situation or a struggling relationship, and it's nothing but bitterness and hatred, and you're irritated, and you're arguing, and you're fighting, and don't even let physical abuse come into the picture? How is that bringing in, or letting you continuously have abundance or prosperity, or even feeling abundant, okay, or prosperous? It's not, because of that negative energy that you continue. And I'm not necessarily saying that this is what you're doing, but I'm using this as an example, that when you're in a correct type of relationship, even if it's platonic, okay, even if you allow yourself to be around certain family members and friends or people you associate yourself with, if you're always with somebody who keeps a sense of joy and you actually love being around that person, your prosperity and your wealth will continue to open in different doors of opportunity. Okay, because you're actually doing your purpose, you're actually living and being your purpose. Okay, along also with the other person. But if it's negativity and fighting and arguing, and your underlying heart is like, I don't want to really be with this person, then your heart is not aligned with what your mind is thinking, what your mind is wanting you to feel emotionally. So, oh, that's probably why this card came out. I was going to put it back. You had the water element of sensing. Okay. Um, your heart and things are not going to be in it. It's just not. Okay, and you can let all the time that you want to pass by and hope that it'll change and everything like that. It's not, because what's going to happen is resentment is going to sit in, and once you have resentment for another human being, it's never going to go away. You can try and push it down as much as you can, but it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, and a lot of people may say, well, I still love them. Love is an action, it's not a feeling. Okay. So, by love being an action, how can you show love as an action when you underline have resentment? hmm So, this can be some feelings and emotions that will be coming over um, a lot of people for the rest of this week. Um, we will have Venus in Virgo. Okay, that's why Virgo is right here. By the 29th, by the end of this month. So this can be somebody who is, wanting to repay a sense of gratitude. Um, because Virgo is always going to be a type of healing method, or wanting to have amends, wanting to work out or plant new seeds, or still try and get the harvest out of whatever seeds that was planted between you and another person. Even if this is family, that seed was planted when you were born into that tribe of a family, right? um, we all have plenty of resentment with family members, co-workers, friends, people you grew up with in the neighborhood, spouses, people that you're living with, all type of things, right? So it is or will be a chance for somebody to um, be a service to another person. So that can be, maybe you may offer your help for the rest of this week or to the end of this month, um, as paying a sense of gratitude, or somebody may offer their help to you, okay, as a way of trying to make amends or to show gratitude. Now, right now, um, we still have Jupiter retrograde in Aries. So, whatever type of prosperity or abundance or the fluctuation of money, I feel that that's not going to really change until Jupiter goes direct. So, you're going to continue to have to put the work in, okay, as full time. I don't really see right now that things are going to really change regarding your money, but it's going to be a steady flow, but you're just going to have to continue to put the work in. Okay, you're going to have to continue to put the work in. Now, when is Jupiter going direct? I don't know. I didn't look that up. And then by the end of the month, we're going to have the moon in Pisces. So somebody may become very overwhelming with their somebody may become overwhelming with their feelings and emotions. Um, where that I feel that they're trying to figure out on how to express it. Okay, without it looking or feeling too needy or a sense of codependency. But somebody here don't want to lose a situation or a person, but spiritually they want to stay connected or get connected with somebody. Now, it's a lot of things also with the moon being in Pisces, okay, where that a lot of people may be turning to a lot of different vices, such as drinking and smoking and overindulgent. Not surprised to see the Capricorn card to come out. You know, anytime you have a holiday season, it's going to be a lot of overindulgent with food, liquor, smoking, having a good time, doing all these type of things. So just make sure that you're only doing a little, okay? Um, keep your willpower when saying no. Um, understand that your life is very valuable. So don't get in a car with people who want to drink and drive and all of this stuff. Just, you know, if you're going to do something, do it on your own and be responsible for yourself. Okay. Now, also, somebody here needs to have this strength to be honest that they is struggling about trying to have the courage and the willpower um, to keep trying to avoid a situation or a person because they want to make amend far as a sense of gratitude. There's somebody here is trying to avoid their feelings and emotions when actually they are, I don't want to say addicted, but you know what the devil card is. It's like it's too much. Something here is too much, and somebody don't have enough strength and wants to have their own sense of gratitude and be honest with their self, that even though they keep putting a little into the situation, they're not they may feel that they can't do it on their own. So it can be becoming single, living by oneself, taking care of oneself, and not having to have a sense of codependency on a partner. Okay, it's kind of like somebody's living with somebody, and the codependency is that the partner does everything. Okay, but taking a chance, taking a leap, somebody wants to actually have the courage and the willpower to leave that situation, um, but they don't have enough honesty within oneself, to acknowledge their own feelings and emotions and to um, be Aries' first house, which is to be dependent on oneself. The Magician. Now, like I said, Venus is going into Virgo, Vedic Sidereal, and Venus always tried to work out stuff between two people, or several people. You know, love don't have to be romantic. Love also can be platonic. It's just a sense of compassion and caring and having a overwhelming feeling, any emotion for people or a certain person. um but here is also saying with this combination that your love for yourself or your gratitude for oneself should be stronger than a sense of codependency for love for somebody else. I'm not gonna say what I just seen in that card. uh let's see. But somebody is trying to create or make a way to have some type of divine intervention here. Um, Eight of Cups, like I said. Somebody here is also trying to recreate a scenario or create a relationship back together. Okay. Um, Somebody here is wanting to try again, but they're not quite sure on how the other person's emotions is being validated, or will they have a sense of gratitude to allow this person back in. So somebody here is still trying to just do a little at a time when it really requires more work than that. Okay. But somebody don't have the courage right now to put that much time and work in as the magician. So not quite sure on how that's going to turn out. Now also with the devil card and the magician card here, somebody is going to find out that somebody that they had a lot of gratitude and they been putting a lot of time, money, and energy into a situation and or a relationship, they're going to find out that they're actually an enemy. Hmm. This is an enemy behind closed doors or in somebody's surrounding. Can be a friend, but also definitely with the devil card here, can be a lover. This is somebody that is living with somebody and they're not sensing what their own emotions what their own emotions is trying to tell them about a situation. They have too much ego, so they keep trying to recreate the situation with this person or with these people, still trying to be in their still trying to be the magician, like still trying to come up with something to to say why and how they can be in their energy to be around these people or a person, but they need to get out from around this person or this people, because it is some things that are being created and done behind the scenes that this person don't see. They don't see it, but maybe they have sensed it before, but they ignored it. So it may get to a point where this person may finally walk away. Okay. Um, and whenever they do decide to walk away, they will be in search for somebody or something that they once had before, something that they worked on before, something that they had manifested. See there, I told you. I'm telling you, something is happening behind the scenes that somebody is trying to ignore. They don't want to feel it, they don't want to sense it, but it is a heartbreak or a heartache that is going on. So this can be a separation that's in the works. This can be finally cutting the chains from this person here. Um, Somebody may decide to drink as a way to get courage and willpower to say something or to express something. Mhm. This is also somebody that's going to say that they're at work, but they're really not. They could be with somebody else here, and this may be found out. Oop. Eight of Wands in reverse. Somebody may not return somebody's message, and by not doing that in a timely sense, this is going to be the way that this is going to be caught. Okay, because this magician has been getting away with this for a while. Okay, and somebody tried to walk away before, but they stopped themselves. But now it's coming to a time, especially with Rahu and Ketu on the move here. It's time for this to end. You know, it's time for this to end. What is this? Yep, wounded. Nine of Wands. I'm telling you what I see. So a reverse Eight of Wands to a Nine of Wands in the upright. 9 minus 8 is 1. So somebody will be soon. What's at the bottom of the deck? What I tell you? Seven of Swords. Somebody here is going to be caught. Can be in the act. Okay. It is a person here that's going to be hurt or wounded. May also be physically. Somebody tried to, as the magician, to cover something up or not to be found out. Tried to be like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Tried to hide something from people or a person. But the heartbreak is 765. The heartbreak is going to be too much. It will be, an expression of ego, um, where that somebody is going to try and express how much they're thankful and they're sorry and all of this. But it's just time for somebody just to take a leap of faith and leave this situation alone. Okay? This person or people have been spending a lot of money in this situation or on this person or people, and they keep trying to be with this person, but it's always something as the devil card. So this person as the magician keep trying to come back and keep trying to make something else work and put in the Ace of Swords, put in the Ace of Cups, use the Ace of Pentacles, use the Ace of Wands, and it's just time for it to be over. Eight of Cups. Somebody here wants to go back to somebody who they have had an argument with or broken their heart before, hoping that that other person will have an open heart, or, you know, so that they can express a sense of thankfulness, or a sense of gratitude for being in their life. Um, but this is also can be about a sense of timing because of the sensing card in reverse. So but it seems like whoever this person is as the Eight of Cups, it's time for them to walk toward their happiness, to leave this Three of Swords behind. But they haven't been talking to the person that they want to go toward. hmm They've been avoiding the situation, they've been avoiding the person, they've been avoiding conversation. They've been trying to find other things and situations and people to get along with or to be in their life, but it just didn't work out. uh Let me. Okay, well that's too many cards. I swear this gift card keep coming out. Let me try that again. Yeah, see their imprisonment. It's like with the devil card here, somebody feels imprisoned where they cannot escape or to get away. So as the magician here, they keep trying to come up with things and situations and ways to escape this relationship when all they have to do is just leave, break it off. But they're scared to take that leap. Okay? It seems like this person don't want the other person to feel like they never had a sense of gratitude for everything that they did, or um, everything that they did for them. But nobody just does everything for you. You also is the magician. Okay, this other person also is their own magician. So both people have put or inputted things into a situation. It's not just all just one person. So both people, you know, owe each other a sense of thankfulness and gratitude, but one person here feels that they owe the other person more. Okay. But if the other person or one of these people is steady doing um, things to betray, then what's the use? It's kind of like, well, if you want to keep me in prison here, I'm going to be the devil card and the seven of swords. And I'm always going to be the magician, which is creating situations and things, okay, to keep um, providing or giving a heartbreak to the other person. Occupation, poverty in reverse. Could have something to do with children. You know, people want to use children. What's at the bottom? Mature woman in reverse. A lot of people want to use children as an excuse to stay in something that's this. All the way down to um, allowing a person to cheat and do all type of things and keep providing the three of swords to them, all in the namesake of a child or children. But if you allow people to or a close person to do that to you because you have children with them, then what are you teaching your children to grow up to accept? That's not something um, that you should show or teach your children. That if you allow it to be done to you, you're teaching your children that they should allow it too as an adult and also to give it. So somebody needs to make up their mind here as the seven of swords. um let's see, I'm gonna have to get ready to go. Let me go ahead and clarify the devil card real quick for you. We have somebody here that keeps playing games. A mature woman in reverse. Don't have to be a divine feminine um, as a female, but a mature woman in the upright will take care of their responsibilities, have understand their wisdom and their growth. Is not going to be immature in their feelings and emotions. Is going to want to talk and express, right? But it's somebody here that is a grown person, but they're immature. They're immature emotionally. The things that they want to stay addicted to, the things that they allow or keep allowing to be done to them, it's kind of like they don't have the courage and the willpower to stop this madness. hmm It seems like this person just continues to go to work, feel and stay imprisoned, just so that poverty in reverse that they can claim that they live in the high life, or poverty in reverse that their bills is paid and they got a child or something by this person or these people. But what is that? Not when it comes to this. So they will, eventually get tired. Nine of Wands in the upright. They're hurt. They're wounded. This is like another blow to this person that is finding out that somebody don't love them or has been cheating. Um, they're hurt. They're wounded. They're still standing. But, the next one is going to be the Ten of Wands, where soon is going to be over anyway. Look at there. The wheel in reverse. But remember I told y'all I'm not going to read the wheel anymore in reverse because you can't turn back the hand of fate, right? This is somebody also getting their karmic lesson. This cycle is soon going to come to a close. hmm Somebody here has been understanding or will continue to see the synchronicities of this. Yep, what I tell you, arguments, fighting, abusive, that's the word I used earlier, a tense situation, painful, anger, a repeated situation, that's why I said the cycle's going on in the Wheel of Fortune, something happening again, over and over, and kinky sex. That's why I said about this, you know, whether this is somebody wanting to get back into a relationship or somebody is very addicted or attracted to somebody, you know, but they left in a very argumentative or fighting type of altercation or argument. Could have been over money, but because they have a child with this person, they continue to allow this to go on. A mask. I can't make this up. Seven of Swords. hmm Somebody here is disguising their self, that, or their sense of representation is off, or how they're presenting their self is that they're really a cheat or a cheater, and they will hurt and wound you, because they are or still can be in another relationship. They do have a child or children with somebody else or with you, and it can be an argument or something like that that will take place. Don't necessarily have to be, but this is also a fight or an abusive fight that can happen between now and the end of the month. Okay. But somebody here is working on the magician and occupation card. Somebody here is working on actually trying to leave or get out of this relationship because they're tired of this repetitive cycle. They're tired of somebody who is immature. Somebody can also just be acting childish, um, or they're still wanting to have to take care of a child or children as their responsibilities, but they're tired of the sense of imprisonment as a relationship. This is somebody finally coming out of this Nine of Wands. They don't want to continue to be hurt. This can be why their feelings and emotions is in reverse for this person or situation, and also because of this moon being in Pisces. Now, on that same day of the 29th, we have Rahu that is moving into Pisces, which will be leaving Aries, right? So, somebody is wanting to walk or toward or to make some more stable things in their life. Somebody is walking away, Eight of Cups, toward wanting something more stable emotionally, physically. No abuse, no anger, no arguments, no cheating, being found out, tired of self-sabotaging their self. You know, this relationship could have had or is based on, you know, um, having an intimate relationship or kinky sex all the time, and this is what keeps this person tied to the other person. hmm or the person wants to go back to this person for another chance because of kinky sex and stuff like that. But they could be restraining themselves from going toward by not having the willpower and the courage, like I said earlier. Fortitude is a way or sense of gratitude, you know. Um, but let's get one of these closing cards. This is not going to resonate with everybody, but just be careful that somebody is hiding some feelings, emotions. Um, they like kinky sex or whatever. okay? They could be concealing that they're really hurt emotionally and that they actually want something stable, but the situation that they're in, maybe having to take care of a child or children or just had a baby, they're tired of it. It's kind of like these people fight, argue, have sex, end up with a child, and it keeps repeating. And if you feel, or maybe this is a sister or an aunt or somebody that you know, a best friend, if somebody keeps going and going through this as the wheel of fortune, when is you or this person going to break out of this? This is not what life is. Your life, somebody else's life, have purpose. Okay? And continuous arguing and fighting, this is what you want to spend the rest of your life doing. I feel sorry for the situation, actually. I do. But it is a surrender fear, like I said. Somebody here needs to break free from the fear. They do. It's a repetitive cycle. Somebody wants to drop the mask. They don't want to keep having to escape or wanting to escape, or argumentative, abusive, tense, painful, angry person. Can be that they're stuck or tied in a relationship or stuck to this person. They keep trying to work it out, but they feel abandoned, locked away, imprisoned. You know, this person is hurt and wounded. This also can be somebody that you know and maybe you haven't heard from them. They haven't been messaging you or anything like that. It's because they have been going through a breakup. hmm So let's read the fear card. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Yeah. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. So I hope somebody is trying to, Seven of Swords, escape the situation. They could also be trying to escape without going through an argument and a fight, because that's what the Seven of Swords is. But somebody here is very fearful of, trying to do this secretly. Somebody is very fearful of the karma of wanting to leave or get away. It's either to leave or get away from this people or situation. This also can be a job, okay? A job that is like working you to death, okay? And you keep trying as the magician. Some of you may just give up, like Eight of Cups, and walk away. So, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. And I feel that this is what is here now. This is what is or will be happening um, up until the end of the month when Rahu and Ketu finally get settled. Oh, it gave us two: surrender negative thinking and surrender to setting limits. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmation. But it's hard. It's hard to do that when somebody just wants to fight and argue. You're in a tense, full love relationship. Um, it's painful for finding out the truth. You're angry. Then the person wants to be intimate and have sex trying to make up for it, but it's just a repetitive cycle. So you need to set limits here. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. And also hope that this is somebody who is not disguising their self as a great person, but they're really this. Okay. They're really this. They're still immature emotionally. They do this a lot. This is also somebody that I hope get caught, that is going around um, having intimate affairs with people when the other person don't want to have it or do it. You know what I mean? I can't say the word on YouTube. Okay. Make sure you're watching your surroundings too. This is somebody that could be also attacked. Okay. This is somebody that also could be attacked um, at work, leaving work, or somebody that is presenting their self as a disguise or projecting their self like a coworker. Okay, and you feel that this person is genuine or something like that, uh, but they have on a mask. Okay. hmm This is also somebody who could be working as at a theater, or you going to the movies or something like that. Things become intimate. hmm But then a fight or argument or something like that can take place. It can be somebody here wants to go to the movies, but they're really cheating here. hmm as a way to escape or escapism, to get their mind off what they're going through in their relationship or with co-parenting. hmm This is also somebody that may get to arguing or fighting as co-workers if you work at a movie theater or you're going to see some type of play, or you're auditioning here, um, such as a dancer, a black ballet dancer, a actor, a actress. Okay, somebody may try and steal your role or steal your position. Just don't get to fighting and arguing. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. It may not resonate with everybody. What's at the bottom of this deck? You know, surrender to your rest and sleep. A lot of you are burnt out. You need to slow down. Okay. It's time to rejuvenate yourself. Get some rest. This is also somebody who is wanting to, again, leave a situation alone so that they actually can get some rest. Okay, now we also have music here. You know, Pisces 12th house is a way to, a lot of people may try and use food or music or liquor or tobacco or drugs or something like that as a way to escape. Somebody here has a lot of Neptune in their chart. Um, but we have somebody losing their power, somebody who is no longer devoted. And what was this one? Somebody is going to be very emotional here, or their feelings and emotions is going to just tense up and just come out. Okay. But um, don't let anybody take you out of your power by feeling like you need to be devoted to the situation or to them. Okay. So that this is a way that they can get you as a Seven of Swords, you know, to get you in a way that you're not setting limits or boundaries. But, you know, replay the message, look at the words that I've got here in the spread. Take your time. It may not be happening right now. This also can be something that's happening, you know, in your community, a fight breakout or something like that. Um, you know, just keep your courage and your willpower. Okay? Set limits, say no, surrender to negative thinking. If it's time for you or a breakup to happen, ebb and flow, go with the flow. It's doing it for a reason, for things that you may not know or see that is happening behind the scenes. Okay? I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye bye.